Are you here to find out more about my latest high-yield savings account? Then you're in the right place. As some of you know by now, I have been very conscious of the ever-increasing interest rates caused by the feds. For people looking to buy and finance real estate and cars, the increased interest rates have been very inconvenient for those people. However, there are a number of people who are savers and have liquidity such as emergency funds. Recently, it's been nice to see other options than having accounts that only paid near 0% interest rates. I previously discussed T-Mobile Money increasing their interest rates on July 15th to 1.5% APY. However, shortly after, my fiance told me about the Synchrony Bank interest increase for savings accounts. Synchrony was paying 1.65% APY at the time of her email. It was enough to make me look into it further. I decided to open an account with Synchrony just to find out for myself. It was a bit of a pain to open an account with Synchrony, but I was able to get it done. I later moved a bigger portion of my savings and emergency funds to Synchrony. However, after further researching high-yield savings options, I found Bask Bank, which is now paying 2.2% APY. That is better than the 1.5% APY at T-Mobile Money, and it is better than the 1.65% APY at Synchrony. However, as of last night, I saw that Synchrony boosted what they're paying their savings account holders. Still, it's lower than what Bask Bank is paying right now. According to their website, Bask Bank is a division of Texas Capital Bank based in Dallas, Texas. The interest rate Bask Bank is paying was an important factor for me to open up an account. But I will tell you that I do look at other factors and qualifications before I open up any savings account. One thing I do look for into any account that I open up is the fine print and account restrictions. A big pet peeve of mine is having to have minimum account balances. I hate minimum account balances. I always prefer zero minimum account balances for maximum flexibility. I also don't like accounts that require direct deposit. I'm self-employed, and even if I wasn't self-employed, I still would not like it. I simply don't want to be forced into direct deposit to get the benefit. So therefore, direct deposit requirements are a deal killer for me. Now, I do prefer paper statements whenever possible because I get a periodic reminder that the account still exists. I do forget sometimes. But it isn't a deal breaker if a bank insists on just providing online statements, as is the case with Bask Bank. My experience with opening a new account with Bask Bank was way easier than what I went through with Synchrony. However, my fiance tried to open an account with Bask Bank and is still unable to do so. Bask Bank cannot seem to verify her identity despite all the information being correct. I suspect it's related to outdated personal information that they might have on her through a third-party resource. She's made a couple of calls to customer support and even emailed them. And generally, they have not been able to provide any answers for her, so I'm a little bit disappointed in that. Now, the one thing I have learned recently about opening accounts online is that these banks want to verify the identity of a new account holder. And I really don't blame the online banks for doing that. There's just a lot of rampant online fraud going on, and they have to be extra careful. Now, opening an account with an online bank is certainly not a perfect system, and they do get it wrong. We've already hit these bumps. I had my bumps when I was trying to open an online account with Synchrony, so I definitely know what the aggravation is like. You just don't have the same problem when you walk into a local bank in person with your ID. For now, I have only transferred a small amount of money into Bask Bank to see how it goes. But if all goes well, I will transfer more money later. Another thing about Bask Bank that I really like is that they make it very easy for me to input my beneficiary in case I die. I really don't like the paper forms that I had to fill out through the local banks. But with these online banks, it seems like that you can input your beneficiaries straight online, and I like that a lot. Now, if you do want to keep up with what I am doing with high yield savings account, you will want to check out this next video. Don't forget to hit the like button to help to get the word out. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.